Last we heard about Trevor Lawrence was from the passing game coordinator Brian Schottenheimer. And look, you're not going to get any news from a passing game coordinator. You're just not going to. Certainly when it is an organization run by a head coach who's got that CEO approach, right? That's what Urban's got. That's what Urban Meyer is bringing to Jacksonville, the CEO approach. He's running a business, running an organization. He's running a team. He's running an organization. He's running it all. And the last thing, is he's going to let an assistant basically name the starter, even though every single human being that can fog up a mirror knows the starting quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars is, in fact, Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
Urban Meyer's not going to try the NFL. He's not going to leave a great job that he had with Fox Sports. He's not going to do all of that without a generationally talented quarterback ready to go. He knows certainly that much about the NFL. You got to have that. So when Brian Schottenheimer said that it's too early to tell who's starting in Jacksonville, it was essentially the weather report. And by that I mean it was peeing, but someone was telling me it was raining. With all due respect.
Respectfully.
I then said, anybody out there who's got a piece of clothing, no matter how worn it is, no matter what part of the body is being rubbed upon it, that I would collect that material and eat it and consume it on this program if Trevor Lawrence is not the starting quarterback in week 1 and he is a healthy human being, that he's been beaten out for the job, somebody in the competition that's being arranged there beats him out. Because we all know the competition that's being arranged there is, in fact, a complete and total sham. Now, it must be done because when you're setting a tone in a new organization, for you gotta, there is, in fact, competition everywhere, and that is far from a sham. Good thing that, however, Trevor Lawrence is so generationally talented that he will beat out whoever is placed before him in the competition. That said, it's still too early. It's still too early. You can't name the guy the starter when you're competing, when you're telling everybody that everybody on the roster is just as important as the next, whether they're named Tim Tebow or not. Too early. It's too early. There hasn't even been a rep taken in a training camp, which we are rooting to see on HBO Hard Knocks.
Yes,
Big
we
time.
are. Big time.
And as of this recording, as of this taping, as of this live conversation we're having, whether you're taking it in or not live or later on our podcast or what have you, still haven't.
We don't know.
We don't know. We still haven't heard about who's on Hard Knocks, and that baby's going to come out of the box in about a month. It's coming.
5 weeks away.
Oh, yeah. So it's still too early, but questions are still going to be posed whenever anybody's available. Urban Meyer was made available. Is that what's going on, Chris? What do you got for me?
Earlier this week, he had some quotes popped out.
I must have missed this earlier this week.
I didn't really see it either, but he said of Trevor Lawrence, quote, he isn't ready yet.
Not ready yet.
But he doesn't have to be ready yet.
He doesn't have to be ready yet. Why doesn't he have to be ready yet? Huh? Because they got time? Because Gardner's there to pick up the slack? He doesn't have to be ready yet because they haven't had a training camp.
Added, we've got a long training camp coming up.
Yes.
He's probably advanced, maybe a little quicker than we thought, which is positive.
It's great.
Added that they gave him the playbook well before the draft.
Of course they did.
So.
Of course they did.
He's been progressing very well through that.
But I thought the draft was a process that they were still going through everything. And now we find out they had the playbook?
Yeah.
And I guess, again, as we all know, I know all too well, Urban comes from the college world. What would he know what an NFL quarterback looks like when he's ready? I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tip your waitress.
No, he's probably got a bunch of folks there on the staff. Oh, he's ready for the NFL. This just in, for anybody wondering. And this is my also thanks to Urban, who came on this show. As you know, we're BFFs.
Urban's the great.
I would like it. He was terrific.
Great.
He couldn't have been better when he was on this program.
He was awesome.
So I will tell him, I will do them the favor if he needs my evaluation. As you know, I'm not known for my all 22 evaluating.
No.
I'm not known for my X's and O's. I'm known for all the other letters of the alphabet.
Gut feel guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You put 24 other letters in with me and my X's and O's, I'm great at that. I'm really great at that. So I'll just say, he's ready.
You want to be the official
Sight
announcement?
unseen?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's ready. I'm the official announcement right now. He's ready to play in the NFL, and he's the starting quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Week 1
and
against
he
Houston,
had everyone at hello when he ran away from the Ohio State's defense, not last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2. He might have been ready to play in the NFL the minute that he actually came into the world.
It's very likely. I mean, just the hair alone.
It's too soon, though. When's it gonna be? They're gonna say we're gonna have to see see how he looks in preseason?
Here we go.
How long can they keep this up?
Does
the question.
Does he start the first preseason game?
He's got to. He's got to.
Does he?
Are they gonna go so far as to say, let's give Minshew the first shot because he's gotten the reps? I mean, by the way,
August 14th against the Browns. Who starts?
Oh, come on. Please.
What?
Please. I mean, how far can you take it? And Urban has got to coach him. He's got to coach him. I understand. And I know I've literally had a lot of fun now for 6 straight minutes. He's got to coach him, and he's got to coach him hard. And he's going to make mistakes, and Urban's going to look him in the eye and basically tell him what the hell. Yeah. There's going to be those moments. Invariably, there's going to be those moments, of course. But, I mean, how long will they keep up the sham? Like, is there a date? How long can they keep it up?
Okay, so they won't
name the starter after the first preseason
game against the Browns, right? And then 9 days later.
You think it's even possible he doesn't even start?
9 days later, they play the Saints on August 23rd. And then 6 days later, they finish up the preseason against the Cowboys.
Let me tell you something. Nobody's going to play in that final game. Nobody. I mean, he might not even play in that game. So
Jake Luton's going to play against the Cowboys?
Dude, yeah. And Dak won't see the field. What do you think? They're going to run the risk of having him get hurt just right before the season? I mean, don't forget how Dak became the quarterback of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Who got hurt in the preseason. Please. Third preseason game is going to be now like the fourth preseason game, and you're going to give your guys 2 weeks off, and you're going to see who's going to make the team. It's just going to make that fourth preseason game process the third preseason game. And if you want to get Trevor Lawrence ready for the Houston Texans, you damn straight you're going to give him all the reps against those fire breathers on defense from the New Orleans Saints. Damn straight you're going to give him that reps. And you're going to give him all the reps in the first preseason game you can too. But you really think they're going to walk that tightrope and just say, yeah, Gardner's earned the right. He's been the guy here who went and lost 15 straight games when we didn't bench him to get us Trevor Lawrence.
Start him week 1.
You know what? Trevor wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, Gardner. You've earned this start.
Week 1 preseason. Throw Gardner out there.
Oh, baby.
Have Trevor play the second half.
How long can they keep it up? Second preseason game after that. Will Urban keep us guessing before week 1? Keep the Texans on the pins and needles. How long could it go? This is impressive. This is kind of, you know what this is like?
It's impressive.
You know what this is like? This is like Kramer and the car salesman going as long as they can on that little tank of gas. You know? This is like Mike Davis on my fantasy team last year. Like the miracle of Hanukkah. Let Judah Macca be a fantasy. Like how long can the oil keep burning? We're seeing it again right now with this story. This is impressive. This is impressive. Impressive. Well, we got us to July, and we still don't know. We still do not know about Trevor Lawrence. It's a big mystery. That and Aaron Rodgers. Who's going to start week 1? Those are the 2 biggest mysteries in the NFL. Who's the starting quarterback for Green Bay in week 1? And who's the starting quarterback for the Jaguars? Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.